The first time that I actually remember being on camera was for Payless shoes. I was probably 9, maybe 10, and it was for Spanish television. So it wasn't even in English, it was in Spanish. I remember I got like $100 or something, very small for it, and I just thought I was so rich. And the shoes didn't fit. That I also remember, the shoes were too small. My parents would watch Telemundo and Univision in hopes that the commercial would play. It was the first time that I actually saw myself on TV. And I was like, oh my God, I made it. My career was set, and I had nothing more to achieve. There's a movie that I did years and years and years ago called Santa Claus with Muscles, starring Hulk Hogan. He played this guy who gets amnesia and ultimately becomes Santa Claus. And I'm an orphan kid. The part was for an African American. And my manager was like, you look tan enough, let's just send you in. Needless to say, it worked out well, and I'm so sorry if that just offended so many brilliant actors out there. No, I never went to prom. I went to fake proms. I've gone on TV show proms, and my date is my current fiancé. We can honestly say we went to prom together. Although I do think that in that episode, I went home with someone else, but that's okay. We don't talk about that part. It's our own very special, funny fairy tale. I guess a modern day fairy tale in a sense. I never say I met you, meaning I met you when I was 14. I always say I met you, meaning a couple years ago when he and I reconnected. Because I think when we first met, we were just two very different people than we were when we reconnected. Marriage. I've lived with men. I always thought that was fine. I never believed in the idea of marriage, of that legal paperwork that now, it just never appealed to me. Until I found the love of my life, and then it just changed. Now, as far as the wedding goes, that just seems, this is the part that makes me nervous. That's a hassle. Who do you invite? Who do you not invite? You're gonna offend somebody. So my theory is just don't offend anyone, don't invite anyone. Just do it privately and secretly. And then you can just maybe get everybody to be upset at you. I've always wanted kids, absolutely. One day I was like, I'll know when it's right, and I'll know exactly when it's supposed to happen. I may not know what to do once the baby arrives, but I'll know. You can't say, I would never want my kid to do that. I'm gonna try to expose my kid to everything and hope that my kid loves being a doctor instead. Like a good Jewish mother, that's what I'm gonna ask for. But if the kid wants to be an actor, okay, I'll try to expose him to everything else and show him life and opportunities and amazing careers outside of this industry or even behind the scenes, whatever. But, ultimately support whatever decision the little tyke wants to make. Everything makes me cry now. Everything. I mean, I literally, one particular movie? Look I'm tearing up already. And this is the truth. Okay. Pretty Woman. It makes me so happy when he's there and she's on a fire escape and he's climbing up there facing his fear of heights. So it's happy little teary eyes. So my mom and I had the biggest crush on Pierce Brosnan, and then it became James Bond. He was dreaming Thomas Crown Affair. There you have it. There's your honest answer.